Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. So for today's video I am combining two of my favourite things, and that is of course neutrals and basics. And I am very excited to be working with Skims on today's video. If you follow me on Instagram and if you've watched a few of my previous videos, you will likely know that I am a huge fan of Skims. I bought my first piece back I think in around March time, and since then they have very quickly become my absolute favourite brand for basics. So I have some new pieces here on the rail and some new styles to try out, and we're going to go through sizing, materials, and some ways in which I style my Skims pieces for every day. So with that being said, I am going to start off with the first piece that I ever picked up from Skims, and I would say that if you are new to the brand, then this is the style that I would suggest starting off with. So it is of course the Skims Fits Everybody square neck bodysuit. I now own this in 4 colours, but these are my 2 newest additions. This one is the shade Sienna and this one is the shade Oxide. And one thing I love about the Fits Everybody collection is just how many shades of nude these bodysuits and the other styles come in. You'll definitely be able to find one which closely matches and suits your skin tone, or you can of course go lighter or darker in tone if you are wanting to wear this like out as a bodysuit as opposed to a layering piece. So the material of the Fits Everybody pieces is super comfortable. It's very stretchy. I think I read that it actually stretches out to 2 times its size, which is pretty crazy. But then at the same time, it is also super figure hugging. So it does like bounce right back to fit you as almost like a second skin. It is super soft, and these wash really well as well. Like I said, I've had my first one since around March. I've worn it loads, it's been through the wash so many times, and it still looks good as new. So sizing wise, I can wear either the extra small or the extra small in this, and I really don't think there is that much difference between the 2 sizes. Because of the material that it is, I would say you can go true to size, or you could even size down or size up 1 size and it would still fit you near enough the same way. I probably do prefer the fit of the extra small very slightly, just because I find it that little bit more comfortable, and because this is a bodysuit I wear like day to day, I think having that little bit of extra room is always welcome. I do also think the extra small comes down ever so slightly lower in the neckline, which I prefer, but overall I would say they do fit very similarly, and I can definitely get away with either size. Next up we have the Fits Everybody high neck bodysuit in the colour Bone. So this is the exact same fabric as the previous, so again it is super stretchy, but this time it is a racer back style. I get asked a lot about the best racer back styles to wear with a bra, and this definitely passes the test. With the other bodysuits, I don't actually wear a bra, but because this one is quite a pale nude, I would wear a nude, strapless and seamless bra underneath. And you cannot see it at the sides. The armholes come up high enough to cover it, which is fab. I also really like how far the sides cut in. I find that shape to be really flattering. And for me, the Fits Everybody bodysuits are the perfect pieces for every day. I wear them a lot in the evening, either styled with like leather trousers like I am today, or you could do a satin midi skirt, or jeans, and then just throw a blazer over your shoulders and you are good to go. There's literally no outfit that I feel more confident in than a bodysuit and a pair of wide leg jeans or trousers, and the Skims Fits Everybody pieces are always my go-to. So moving on to some of the Skims shapewear pieces. This first piece is the Seamless Sculpt bodysuit, which you may have seen online before because yes, this is the viral bodysuit. I've seen it all over TikTok, and for good reason, because this snatches you in so much at the waist. It is actually crazy. It also makes your boobs look really perky as well. I definitely am not blessed in the boob department, but this definitely gives me something that little bit extra. I think it's because it has this kind of like perforated detail underneath the bust, so it kind of like lifts it up rather than flattening your boobs. So yeah, this is such a flattering fit, and this is kind of like a strong compression piece. When you take it out of the box, it does look a little bit scary, but don't let the size of it put you off. Because again, this is a super stretchy piece, so it isn't really difficult to get on or anything like that. Sizing wise in this one, I have both the extra small / extra small and the small / medium, and again I would say the fit is quite similar. I do think maybe the smaller size does kind of like snatch you in that little bit more, but it isn't really noticeable at all. So I would say I probably do prefer the fit of the small / medium, just because it is that little bit more comfortable. Next up we have the sheer sculpt bodysuit in the shade Sienna. Now this one is definitely less compressive than the previous, so it makes the perfect everyday shapewear piece. It just kind of lightly cinches you in at the waist and is also really smoothing whilst being kind of like invisible under clothes. It is that kind of like mesh fabric, so it really gives a barely there feel. This one also has a really low back, which as someone who has a lot of backless dresses, I know this is going to come in super handy. Again, I have gone for the thong version. It also has adjustable straps, and it also does come in a few different shades. Now sizing wise with this one, I would say the extra small definitely fits me perfectly. I don't know if I mentioned at the start of the video, but I am a UK 4 to 6. That definitely would have been useful to mention, but yeah, for reference, that is my size, and in this style the extra small is perfect. It definitely has less stretch than the Seamless Sculpt bodysuit, but I would say that this one is perfectly true to size. Next up we have a couple of styles from the Essential Bodysuits collection. The first one being the t-shirt bodysuit in the colour Sandstone. Now this is actually a very similar tone to my skin tone, especially when I don't have fake tan on. So I found that this is a really great layering piece. It is completely seamless and again super stretchy and comfortable, but I recently got a sheer top and I was struggling with how to style it, so I tried this underneath and it was absolutely perfect. Because it is that seamless finish, you cannot see it at all underneath the top. I would also wear this on its own, probably with a pair of denim jeans and definitely with a layer of fake tan on, so it isn't too close to my actual skin tone. Now sizing wise, I have this again in the extra small / extra small, and then I also have the small / medium. I could definitely get away with both, and I'd say it's pretty personal preference with how you would like this to fit, as to what size to go for. So I'd say I'd probably prefer the smaller size, just because it is tighter to the body and also quite tight on the arms. But then I do also like the small medium because it is that little bit looser around the arms. So it kind of depends on the look that I'm going for. If I was going for something a bit more casual, I'd probably go for the small medium. Whereas if I was using this as a layering piece, because I want it to be super form-fitting, I would go for the smaller size. And then the next style is actually the one that I am wearing, and it is the crew neck sleeveless bodysuit. I am wearing the shade Desert, which has definitely become a new favourite for me. It's definitely a brown tone, but then also has a very slight hint of green, or at least it does to me, but overall it's just such a nice shade. I really like this sleeveless style as well. In this one I have on the extra small / extra small, and I think it fits perfectly because it doesn't have the sleeve detail, it isn't too tight anywhere, but it's still quite form-fitting, which I really like. And yeah, this fabric again is super comfortable and perfect for everyday wear. And then finally I have a couple of basic tank tops to show you. The first one being the vintage scoop neck tank. Now this one is full length and it is pretty long in the torso, so it's going to be perfect for those of you who are taller. But then because it is such a lightweight fabric, you can definitely tuck it in and there is no bulkiness at all. So even if you are petite, this will work perfectly for you as well. I really love the fabric of this. I think it is 90% cotton and 10% elastane, so it does have a bit of stretch to it, but it is also really form-fitting and really soft and smooth. I've said countless times on my channel, but I really love a square neck, and this really does have a vintage style to it. I love this paired with some mid-blue, kind of like vintage wash jeans. And then for the cutaways, I popped on a oversized shirt open over the top. And I think that is a really nice look with a slightly vintage feel. Now sizing wise, again in this one, I definitely prefer the fit of the extra small. With tops like this, as a general rule of thumb, I would say if you do like it to be quite form-fitting, then I would probably size down, and I would say this top is no exception. I definitely prefer my basics to fit quite tight, so that is why I prefer the smaller size. And then last but not least, we have the cotton rib tank. So as the name would suggest, this one is a ribbed fabric, and I absolutely love the cream tone of this. I believe the shade is called Bone, and they actually do a few different styles in this same fabric that you can mix and match. So they definitely have a few different styles of bottoms, and then I think they have a couple of different top styles as well. Now I would say that this material is slightly more casual than the previous. So if you are looking for more of a loungewear piece, or a loungewear set, if you do buy a pair of the bottoms, then I probably would go for this style. Whereas if you're wanting more of a day-to-day basic, then I would go for the longer tank top. I do still think this looks really nice paired with leather trousers and a blazer and a pair of trainers for a casual running errands look. But I would definitely say that this material has more of a loungewear feel to it. Sizing wise, I think I prefer the fit of the extra small in this over the smaller size, just because it has that little bit of extra length, and I feel like it's a little bit more comfy, especially if I was to wear this at home as a loungewear piece. But again, I would say it is personal preference with how you want it to fit. And I would say that this style is true to size as well. So those are all the pieces in today's Skims haul. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you are new to Skims and you are yet to try any of their pieces, then hopefully you found the video useful. But do let me know in the comments if you have any more questions and I will get back to you. Also, if you have tried Skims before and you have any more recommendations for other styles I need to try, then please do let me know, because it is becoming a little bit of an obsession at this point. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, and hopefully I will see you in my next video.